All right, so Murray, what I want to do is give you 2 specific tips for brake utilization to help you with that turn that you're struggling with a little bit. And there's 2 elements to it. One, as I just mentioned a moment ago, is don't stab the brake.
Don't stab the brake.
You want to drag the brake. You want to apply the pressure, making sure everything's working before you enter the turn. And then if you do it right, you don't even need to adjust.
So I'm just looking to see that there's a little bit of friction on that rear tire.
That's right. So there's 2 things that typically cause the problem of dragging a brake through the turn. One is awkwardly trying to find the brake pedal while you're in motion. And so I'm going to give you a tip on how to do that smoothly. And then there's also a little secret spot that you reach for rather than trying to reach all the way down for the pedal. A lot of times when guys are riding and they're standing up and they know that they need to shift from the balls of their feet to the brake pedal, they'll either look down to try to get a sense of where things are, or they'll fumble around and the bike will flop from side to side because they're moving too much.
They're disrupting their balance.
They're disrupting their balance. So to smoothly reach for the brake pedal, what you want to do is cantilever yourself against the bike so you can free up your right leg. You do that by pigeon toeing your left foot, just maybe 15 degrees, and sticking your knee into the side of the bike like this, which lets you, without holding onto the handlebars, free up your right leg. And all you do is slide forward to a point where you know where to contact the brake, take up the free play, and then gently press down a little, establish some drag.
You see how that looks on this side?
Yep. So in a perfect world, I'm coming into a turn, I cantilever my leg here, I put pressure on, and I just slide my foot forward. I don't need to, I'm not shaking the bike much, I'm just easily sliding my foot forward to where muscle memory tells me the brake pedal is, because I really can't feel it with these big heavy boots. But I just know intuitively how far I have to push down. Now on your bike, let me show you the magic point to reach for. A lot of guys, when they're standing, know the brake pedal is right here, and they put their foot on it, reach forward and put it, now press down. Now you've really got to push your toes quite a bit down. It's an awkward angle to apply the brakes effectively when you're standing.
Yes, it is.
Look at this little ear right here.
Yes.
Okay. That we have on all of our bikes. We have bent this ear out about 15 degrees, and all you got to do is just cock your foot right there. Now, it takes far less effort to apply the brake.
Sure.
If you're using that little ear. On the bigger bikes, the Adventures, BMW has actually created a little platform that folds over.
I was wondering what that was this morning. I was noticing that on your bike.
It gives you that extra height so that you don't awkwardly have to extend your toes. And I think that's part of what's causing you to be jerky in that corner, is you're really having to extend your toes.
I feel like I'm doing calf extensions.
Exactly. So you reach for that little ear, and you get it by just pigeon toeing a little bit this way. Those 2 tips.
So cantilever my left knee.
Yep.
So I got this leg free.
Yep. And smoothly reach forward.
Obviously, I'll be holding on to the handlebars.
Just real gently.
Real gently. And then pigeon toeing.
Just a little bit. Pick up that ear.
And get in on that ear.
And that saves a whole lot of extension. It's also time. You know, the amount of time it takes to move that extra inch. Everything, time and motion is really important to decisions on motorcycles. You're in motion. Every second you're covering 30 feet or 50 feet or whatever, you know, the time-space relationship is. And even at 10 miles an hour, that extra fraction of a second it takes to depress the brake pedal all the way can disrupt your decision-making process. So let's see if those 2 tips do you any good.
Great.
On one more pass.
And that's a Cutlery high performance tip.